wall 34 kilometers long, standing in the middle of the open sea. It broke a world record that stood for 80 years. 19 years. 3 court battles. Work stopped again and again. And in the end, they didn't just build a wall. Standing in the middle of the sea, water on every side. The world's 80-year-old record broken. It took 19 years to complete. 3 times the courts tried to stop it. Each time work stopped, then started again. In the end, a new 400 square kilometer stretch of land rose out of the sea. South Korea's west coast, near the city of Gunsan. A vast marshy bay, part of the Yellow Sea. A small peninsula, land always limited. The population was growing fast. The demand for rice kept rising. But farmland kept shrinking. The government needed new land for farming. For industry too, and for the future. Only one path lay ahead. Hold back the sea. Pull new land out from beneath it. The idea was simple and just as difficult. No one had done this at this scale before. 1991, the Korean government made it official. The plan: connect 3 headlands with one long wall. The sea inside it, nearly 400 square kilometers. All of it would be sealed off and dried out. That area equaled 2/3 of Seoul itself. As soon as work began, opposition began too.
Projections for this sector are clear.
This bay was no ordinary place. One of Asia's most important wetlands. A permanent, yearly stop for thousands of migratory birds.
But this area is still contested.
Environmental groups rose up immediately. Protests, sit-ins, demonstrations began. The matter finally reached the courts. The first petition was filed in the Supreme Court. This was only the start of a legal war. Many more battles like it were still to come. But the government held its ground. Construction began slowly, painfully, but it began. The plan looked simple. It wasn't. Connecting 3 separate headlands in one straight line. All of it built from inside the sea itself. The wall's foundation sat directly on the seabed. At its widest point, 535 meters across. Not like an ordinary dam, more like an entire mountain range. Its height reached nearly 36 meters, equal to a 12-story building standing straight up. On one side, a new, vast freshwater reservoir. On the other, the endless waves of the Yellow Sea. 2 completely different worlds, one wall apart. A national highway was designed right on top of it. Route 77, not just a barrier, but a connection too. Every stretch was different, deep water here, shallow there. Engineers surveyed the seabed for months. Every foot of ground had its own character. This wasn't just a wall. It was an entire system. Millions of tons of rock, soil, and concrete poured into the sea year after year. The wall advanced from both ends at once. The goal: to meet somewhere in the middle of the sea. Where the water ran deep, the work was hardest. Every truckload, every stone against strong currents. Floating cranes worked day and night. Heavy machinery moved along a narrow strip of new land. Sometimes storm waves crashed straight into the unfinished wall. Work never stopped at night, floodlights kept it going. Then came 1999. The first major case reached the Supreme Court. Construction ground to a halt. Cranes stood silent for months. The court finally ruled in the government's favor. Work resumed with fresh hope. Then came 2005. A second case, the same obstacle all over again. The same legal battle once more. Under that same pressure, a new law was passed. the first formal law protecting wetlands, an impact that reached far beyond the wall itself. After years of relentless struggle, the moment finally came. The two ends of the wall met in the middle of the sea. Workers celebrated right there on the spot. One complete unbroken line now finished. 34 kilometers end to end. April 2006, the main construction was complete. But the real test was only beginning. Every inch of it was checked for strength. Every section tested again and again. This process continued for 4 years. Divers went underwater to check the foundation. Drones scanned the entire length from above. April 27, 2010, the day finally came. The wall was officially completed and opened to the public. Thousands gathered to see this new line for themselves. President Lee Myung-bak addressed the crowd himself. He said this will become the gateway to the West Coast's industry. A few months later, August 2010, Guinness World Records gave its official confirmation. The Netherlands Zuiderzee Wall, 32.5 kilometers. Since 1932, the world record had belonged to it. Now that record was broken. Saemangeum, 33.9 kilometers, over a kilometer longer. An old record finally left behind. A new name written into history. Even today, Saemangeum is the longest wall of its kind in the world. Inside it, a new stretch of land, 401 square kilometers. Part dry land, part freshwater lake. Where there were once only waves, industrial zones now stand. New cities, new settlements still rising. Farmland too, on ground once beneath the sea. In recent years, another massive project began. The world's largest floating solar farm on that very water. Sunlight now does its work on water too. But the debate is far from over. 400 square kilometers of wetland gone forever. Those migratory birds still search for their old resting ground. What little wetland remains has now been protected. Humanity pushed the sea back. The land was won, but it came at a cost. Today, people cycle along the very top of the wall. Cars drive the highway that was once open water. Where there was once no land at all, an entire life now exists. This isn't just the story of a wall. It's the story of an entire new country taken from the sea.